Hello, my name is Philip Federico, and I'm with the law firm of Shakur, Federico and Staten in Baltimore, Maryland. And I am a trial lawyer, have been for almost 30 years, and do trial work not only in Maryland, but virtually every state in the country. And most recently tried a case in Florida, Palm Beach, Florida, with the assistance of Mike Miller and MGM Trial Services. I've been working with Mike for 10 to 15 years now, and frankly I couldn't imagine at this point ever trying a case without him. I am sure there are other companies out there that do this kind of work, audiovisual work and trial preparation work, but it's been my experience that working with Mike and MGM is different than working with other companies. And the reason I know that is on the other side of most of my cases, if not all of my cases, there are people who do the same type of work, but not as well. You know, the interesting thing about Mike and his company is it's just not an audio-visual tech person who's there to help you, but Mike is involved in the preparation for trial and in the trial itself from the standpoint that he understands the medicine that's involved or the issue that's involved, whether it's a medical malpractice case or any other kind of civil case, so that he can offer advice and suggestions based on his experience and his expertise in using audiovisual aids that greatly enhance your presentation. And he's been invaluable to me in that regard. For example, when it comes time to preparing for trial, Mike is actually part of the process of actual trial preparation for each witness and the opening statement. And so consequently, the way that I prepare for trial, and I think you'll find the way that you prepare for trial with the assistance of Mike and MGM, is you will better understand what's important in your case, what records are most important, how anatomical drawings or other audiovisual aids can be of assistance, so that when it's time for you to prepare your opening statement, you'll have the benefit of you will have created a mini film, if you will, to present to the jury. And as we all know as trial lawyers, you know, you get a first chance to make a first impression, which is very, very important from the standpoint that you want to grab the jury's attention immediately. And what better way to do it in this day and age is with an audiovisual presentation. If you look at some of Mike's work, you'll see that the opening statements that he puts together are much like watching a TV show or a news report or a documentary or a movie. And that gives your case and you added credibility, number one. And number two, what it really does is it maintains the jury's attention. We live in an age where people's attention spans are less and less. And really, utilizing Mike and his services and the benefit of the audiovisual presentation does make a tremendous difference. Once you get into the trial portion of the case, there's nothing more effective on cross-examination than having to your side an audiovisual presentation, the deposition of a defendant, exactly what he said, highlighted, ready to go. And a good example is that Mike knows ahead of time what questions you're going to ask, what the answer should be, and exactly what page to pull up like that on cue when it's time to do so. I've been in cases where you watch text on the other side fumble around for minutes to the point where juries start giggling or the lawyer loses their attention. So clearly, Mike and his company are very experienced, very talented, very creative, and will give you and your firm the edge you need to prevail in your case.